Our next topic is trading times and trading sessions. Now we are entering into one of the most important parts of this forex course. If you were distracted before, I need you to focus because a proper understanding of the forex market will be determined if you actually know the forex cycle. There are various trading times and trading sessions in forex. They include Sydney session, Tokyo session, London session, Frankfurt session, and the New York session. The sessions names are derived from the major cities in which most of the transactions are done. For example, Sydney session represents Australia and other countries around that time zone. Tokyo session, which is sometimes called Asian session, represents Japan and some of the Asian countries. London session represents the United Kingdom and the countries within it. Frankfurt session, which is in Germany, represents Europe, while New York session represents the Americans. Now, forex is actually a 24 hours market. It is most times regarded as the market that never sleeps because it's open for 24 hours of the day except on weekends. So no matter where you are around the world, no matter your time zone, you can actually trade this large and highly liquid market. Let's now get to their trading times because each of these sessions have a different time they open and close. Sydney session opens by 9 p.m. GMT. Tokyo session opens by 11 p.m. GMT. London session opens by 7 a.m. GMT. And Frankfurt session opens by 8 a.m. GMT, while New York session opens by 1 p.m. GMT. Write these times down in your book as you will be needing them for your trading. Also note that these times are listed in GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time, so you should do the appropriate calculation depending on your country's time zone so as to know which session you are currently on. Another thing to note is that all sessions last for 9 hours. Now that you know their opening time, to get their appropriate closing time, just add 9 hours to the opening time to get when they would close. For example, Sydney's session that opens by 9 p.m. GMT would close by 6 a.m. GMT. Also, Tokyo session that opened by 11 p.m. GMT would close by 8 a.m. GMT. New York session that opened by 1 p.m. GMT would close by 10 p.m. GMT, and so on for others. Just add 9 hours to their opening times. Now, there is an important thing to note here. This is what many forex traders don't actually understand because nobody taught them. It is always good to trade the market when two markets are open at the same time. That is when two of the sessions are open. Please take note of this important point. This is because volatility is always more when two or more sessions are open. And in forex market, more volatility means more money. As a forex trader, you wouldn't want to trade a quiet market because there won't be much fluctuations, and it's those movements that make money for us. You would come to understand this soon and know what I mean. For example, by 12 a.m. GMT, Sydney session and Tokyo session will be open together and it would have more volatility than someone that is trading at 9 p.m. GMT because the market will be quiet. Another example is by 8 a.m. GMT, London session and Frankfurt session will be open. In fact, even Tokyo will be with them briefly, so you will notice that volatility will increase during such times. So as a forex trader, always time your trading to fall in periods where two or more markets are open at the same time. By doing that, you would always have an edge in the market. You would be learning more important things. Just follow the lesson closely. You may have heard about forex before, I'm aware, though you may not have known how to trade the market. Also, some of you have friends that trade forex, but the wicked part is that most of these your friends won't teach you. I used to tell people that hoarding knowledge won't make you progress. You progress faster when you share this knowledge. And the beauty about forex is that one's profit doesn't hinder the next person's own. So I see no reason why people should hoard this knowledge to themselves. Many of you would always remember the day you purchased this course, because I believe it will be a turning point to your financial situation. Now let's fire on. We'll begin the next topic.